What's going on, everyone? Season 6 is upon us, and today we're going to be covering the newest legend to hit the roster and a big part around the Season 6 hype, Rampart. We are going to be picking apart her kit and showing you the path to mastering it so you can blow some massive bubbles at the champion end screen. So guys, everyone and their mother is complaining about the current state of the meta, but you know what? We adjust, we learn, and we evolve. That is what the best players do, and that's what we're doing today. In this video, we're bringing you guys the hype, the sweet Rampart hype. Guys, I'm so excited for the addition of this legend, and I really think that this legend can heavily impact the meta, and I'm so fired up to bring you guys some of these spicy tips that I've learned by playing her. If it's your first time here, my channel is all about improving at the game of Apex Legends as a community. If you're interested in improving at the game of Apex, make sure you smash that sub button and turn the notification bell on for weekly Apex content. Alright guys, let's get right into this Rampart video. So, there are a lot of tips in this video, but first we need a general baseline to fully understand her abilities in order to abuse them and lead to more wins. First off, we have Rampart's passive ability, Modded Loader. This ability allows for increased magazine/heat capacity and faster reloads when using LMGs and miniguns. Mainly the tip for this is to utilize LMGs with Rampart, because a fully kitted devotion with this legend with extra rounds in the magazine and an increased reload speed is actually deadly. Rampart's tactical ability is Amped Cover, where she builds a cover wall which deploys a fully cover amped wall that blocks incoming shots and increases the damage of outgoing shots by 20%. You can hold up to 3 charges of this ability, and you gain a charge every 30 seconds. The base of the shield has 400 health, and the amped barrier has 180 health. Keep in mind that the base can be destroyed in one hit if it's not fully built, kind of similar to maybe like a caustic trap that he's trying to throw out. Rampart's ultimate ability is her minigun, aka Sheila, and oh my, this thing packs a massive punch, and this thing is so fun to use. Sheila has 360 health, a mag of 150, and infinite reserve ammunition. Due to Rampart's passive, she gets 173 in the mag and also faster reload. Sheila also does 14 damage per bullet, and there's also a recoil pattern that you guys can see here. It's pretty easy to control, you just kind of have to hold it down. The minigun also requires 2 seconds to spin the barrels before firing, and a laser sight will also be activated when spinning. You can also bring up this 3x zoom in holo sight when you're using Sheila as well. One little tip about Sheila is you can actually pick her up and recharge Rampart's ultimate ability back to 50% if you're done in that location. So when using Rampart's amped cover, the key to success with these covers is getting them set early and getting them set often. You want to abuse the amount that you can use since you have the ability to use 3. And what I typically do is when I predict a fight is going to be breaking out, I set up 2 to 3 covers in a staggered position. As you guys know, you cannot shoot through 2 amped covers at once. It is going to destroy the first cover. So what I do is I put 1 in the front, 1 staggered off to the left, and 1 staggered off to the right. This really allows for 3 covers to be built, and if 1 goes down, you're going to have remaining covers to fire through. Just keep in mind that you're only firing through 1 cover at a time, but since these are staggered, they're seemingly giving you more defenses, and it's almost as if you have those covers stacked in the first place. Also, make sure you utilize your amp covers while you're trying to defend a building. Make sure you place them in front of zip lines, make sure you place them while you block doors. Now they can jump over the amped covers, but they'll have to break down the doors in order to even get in. Keep in mind, if you need to get away when someone is chasing you, you can even block a door behind you, and they will have to slow down and kick down the door and jump over your cover just to get to you. Also, keep in mind that you do not have to be directly next to the cover to get the damage boost. The blue side provides extra damage while the red side blocks shots. As long as your bullet travels through the blue side of the shield and it hits its target, you're going to get bonus damage no matter where you are located. This is huge and honestly makes Rampart an extremely useful legend because she can buff shots like a wingman. She can take that from a 45 damage to a 54 damage that's a body shot. And this is actually huge, and this is what makes Rampart a crazy good legend. Keep in mind that the turret does blow down doors in literally one single bullet, so use Sheila to knock down doors as players are trying to heal behind them. Anyone who's also played Tarkov or any tactical shooter knows that when you're utilizing a laser with a sight and you're close to an enemy, you need to try to hide that sight when you're trying to lure enemies. So right here, I hear enemies right around the corner and I make the bad play. I make the wrong play. I have the laser pointing down the hallway. What you want to do here, make sure you have those barrels spinning. Make sure you have that laser out so you can fire immediately as they turn the corner. Just find an object nearby so the enemies cannot detect the laser around the corner. Alright, just a little tip, guys. Also, another tip is that Sheila will show you her horizontal aim on the compass. If you look up to the top of your screen, it will show you how far you can turn Sheila left and how far you can turn Sheila to the right. Also note, while using Sheila, the first couple shots are not as accurate and have a random pattern. Make sure you're controlling the recoil with a straight downward adjustment and fire the minigun continuously because the bullets will travel more in a straight line to their target the more you fire. You can also Gibraltar bubble on top of a Rampart while she's in her turret to provide extra cover, and she can still shoot the turret as well. Rampart is also such a great legend to fend off third parties. Put my turret up. Make sure you just retreat to choke points and then utilize Sheila to push any team that tries to push that choke point. I also really think that Rampart will be a legend that will see some useful play in rank this season with her ability to lock down locations with her damaging cover and minigun turret. Legends that you should try to pair with Rampart are legends like Wattson and maybe even Wraith. A legend that she really pairs well with is Wattson. Wattson can add defensive traps and can also use her ultimate ability to fend off grenades and airstrikes. Keep in mind, if the enemy Rampart team does not have characters like Gibby or Wattson, you can utilize Bangalore Smoke or an airstrike or grenades to try to flush out their location. I was thinking a composition with Rampart, Wattson, and Wraith or Revenant would be extremely difficult to fight against in ranked. The team could set up defensively and then utilize Wraith's portal or Revenant's totem and leave the location for kills and then return to heal up with a massive fortress that would be very difficult to push. So alright guys, what do you all think of Rampart? Are you guys enjoying Season 6? Let me know in the comment section down below because I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on Rampart in Season 6. Thanks for watching. I'm Grizzy and I'm out.